Good morning, Rocks. I'm Austin Arzapalo.
And I'm Lexi Ball. Welcome back to Rocks Recap.
Congratulations to our 10 juniors who will be attending the Hoosier Boys and Girls State Program this summer.
American Pie is May 3rd in the auditorium. Don't forget to purchase your tickets ASAP. Tickets are $15.
If you're interested in getting to know foreign exchange students, the Cultures and Connections Club is offering 150 students the opportunity to be a part of the Exchange Shadowing program. Fill out the application to have an exchange student from Japan shadow you for a day.
Don't forget, Indiana Online Summer School registration is now open and will remain open until June 9th. For more information on taking summer classes, talk to your counselor or visit your Canvas page.
Welcome back to another episode of In
Case
You
Missed
It.
or I See Me. I'm Addison.
I'm Julia.
And we're your hosts. So to start, the most recent news that we have would be O.J. Simpson.
He just died of cancer at age 76, I think.
Yeah. And if you don't know who that is, it's not one of the Simpsons from the TV show. He was put on trial for alleged murder of his wife and her lover.
And he was a ex-NFL player, so.
O.J. Simpson's dead. Other recent news would be Morgan Wallen. I know a lot of people who went to his concert like a week ago, and then the next day he's arrested.
He apparently threw a chair off of a roof in Nashville.
Because that makes sense. In Nashville, their bars have roofs.
The bars are on the roofs, they don't have roofs.
So we have our sports expert here.
Oh, okay. NCAA men's basketball champions is UConn. The girls, South Carolina beat Iowa in the championship, so Caitlin Clark did not win.
I don't know anything about sports.
So apparently this 14-year-old kid made like a really good beef Wellington. I'm not actually sure what a beef Wellington is. Looks kind of disgusting. I wouldn't eat it, but like good for this kid. Gordon Ramsay saw the TikTok and invited him to Hell's Kitchen.
The SAG-AFTRA writer's strike, but that entire strike lasted about a year and put all TV shows and movies on pause for their production. But with the strike over, now the movies and TV shows are being made and will be coming out relatively soon, so we should expect some more blockbuster or more awaited TV shows and movies. Keeping within the movie and TV show range, to end off, we have the new documentary that came out called Quiet on Set, which I've heard a lot about. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's a lot with just like the background between Nickelodeon TV shows. And it's kind of messed up.
The solar eclipse.
Oh! LOL, that happened.
Yeah, we were in the path of totality, so we actually got to see the whole solar eclipse. My uncle kind of like geeked out and had 4 cameras taking pictures. I was over there with my phone and paper glasses.
All of our neighbors were out and about, just sitting in their lawn chairs listening to music. I think I've heard 3 or 4 people before the eclipse happened play Total Eclipse of the Heart. All right, well that's all we have for you today for this next episode of I See Me.
I think it's just finding time to maybe communicate with family if you can, so like FaceTime, just chatting with them. But then also bringing like maybe some objects from home that you have, I don't know, stuff like that. Finding ways to cooperate in a different community, I guess, whether it be taking things or talking to family and friends outside of that. I know for me, like I have a bunch of friends I went to high school with. We sometimes get on and play games sometimes. Whenever we like have a free day to do stuff. So that's just kind of how I deal with homesickness, I guess.
My number one advice for dealing with homesickness is just to stay in contact with friends and family from home. Call them, once or twice a week. Another great option is just to get involved, because once you have people on campus that you know or things that you can look forward to going to, that's really going to help with the homesickness. It also just takes time. It may take a full semester, maybe even a year, for you to get adjusted to being away from home, especially if you're out of state. But just keep putting yourself out there and don't be afraid to meet new people.
I haven't really experienced much of that, but if you're, in state or an hour away and you have your car here, it's definitely a thing you can do. It's not too hard to do that.
Homesickness is definitely something that you struggle with as a college student. I didn't really experience it much freshman year, but sophomore year I have a lot more. And I've just found that like I go to school only an hour away from home, so I just go home somewhat often. But I call my mom like all the time. It's just nice to have people from home to talk to, just so, especially like freshman year when you're starting out and you don't know anyone, it's nice to have like people that you know, feel comfortable with and can talk to, because it can get really exhausting having like a bunch of conversations with people you don't know that well. So if you just have someone that you can call to talk to that like you already know well, that makes a huge difference.
I'm Drew Wolf, and all I want is to take the woman of my dreams to this year's prom. I'll take you out to a beautiful steak dinner, followed by picking you up in my cherry red Ferrari. Some of my hobbies include listening to music. I really like Taylor Swift, SZA. I like to attend women's rights rallies in my free time. My favorite thing to do whenever I get bored is to, just look around and find any cats that I can save from a tree. Let me be your Peter Kavinsky at prom this year.
To the kind of music she doesn't like.
I'm Max Nosler. I'm looking for someone to spend the rest of my life with. And what better than a first date at prom? I'll start the night with finest cuisine at Taco Bell, followed with a beautiful bouquet of flowers picked from my mom's garden. Some of my hobbies include gym, creatine, protein, playing with puppies, and following along with Bob Ross. If you go to prom with me, it will be the best start of the next 80 years of our life.
Tonight, 'cause I'm just kidding anyway.
What's up? My name is Noah Solano. I'm looking for a beautiful and humble woman to bring to prom 2024 at Westfield High School. I'm a very proper man, moms love me, grandmas adore me, and I have the firmest handshake in Westfield. I would bring you a Salisbury steak wrapped in tinfoil, so when it gets to your door, it'll be nice and warm, and I'll shake your dad's hand and I'd open your door for the car for you. My hobbies include crochet, stargazing, and reading books. If you go to a prom with me, it'll be the grandest time of your life.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Hello, ladies of Westfield High School. My name is Ainsley Wally. I am worth $3.5 billion. If you need anything, I'm here for you. We're not going to prom in the car. We're not doing that soft stuff. I'm going to take you on a private jet. I'm going to buy your prom dress, by the way. This is your budget for your prom dress. My 3 hobbies include eating hibachi on the 50th floor, cryptocurrency, and probably math. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. If you go to prom with me, I will pay for your college.
Money you got a lot. How many problems you got?
And that's all for today.
Have a great week, Shamrocks.